Crosby. Poke check away, and now the counter. Here come the Caps. Kuznetsov gets loose. Evgeny coming down the middle. A shot, and it comes in over. He scores! He scores! Evgeny Kuznetsov wins it for Washington! It's off to the third round. The Demons have been exercised. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Pittsburgh. We're going to Tampa Bay. The Capitals have done it. They slayed the
Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, back in the booth tonight for another The Power Play Show. Late edition at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday to Friday. Hopefully you will start your week very quickly and great because this is the first week in August. Kids are back at the school. We are about 71 days before the upcoming season 2021-2022 is coming to our door. It's amazing to see that. It's going to be a great August here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We have a lot of things going on. Thursday night, we have a special draft. We need some help, so I'm going to invite you if you want to join the draft to be a guy as a GM to pick up. We're going to give you a little bit more information about this a little bit later. We have a big night of information about a little bit reviewing the weekend. I'm going to give you what's happening today. We have a lot of new signature and a couple of things around the league, of course. And then finally, at the end, the number one biggest quiz on the YouTube channel, Frenchy Quiz, going to be back at the end. Who's going to win tonight? Who's going to win the big Frenchy Quiz tonight? So first of all, we're going to welcome, like we do at every time, we welcome everybody. We have to start with our number one fans, the Flipper back in the house in the Pittsburgh Penguins locker room. We are tonight. We try to change in the background. Every time we're going to come here, I'm going to change him because this is off season. So why not to go to its front team and the background logo, background locker room, and everything like that. So I think it's going to be great to see that and see what we do here. So hopefully we start your man properly on the right foot and you are ready to rock and roll August. And of course, like we do at the beginning of the show, we welcome everybody one by one. That's the brand, the culture we do here. Until we reach 300 at $2.99, we're going to stop to do it. At 300, we're going to stop. At $2.99, we're going to do it. But we have a big news tonight. And that big news is because each one of you right now in this chat room and many more are not here tonight. What are you talking about, Coach? What the hell are you talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, the Hockey Nation Live Show today, 1,200 subscribers right now inside the Hockey Nation Live Show. We move for 200 more at the end of the season, 2020-2021. We jumping, we add 200 more inside the family. I don't know where are they. I don't know where they're coming from. The only thing they do, they sign up and they join the family. That's amazing. We reached that level of the success high now. This is amazing. We are so excited about that. So another big milestone. Can we reach 1,500 at the beginning of the year? Can we do that? I don't know. But that's my next goal is at 1,500 at the beginning of October 12, 2021. If we are going to start this on the right foot, we see what's happening. But listen, guys, we have to go all the way up over there. We have to welcome everybody. And then, for the first time here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, be careful what I'm going to do. Don't talk and watch this. We welcome the swimmer, Adam Bergie Burger. This is for you. This is your sound effect, Mr. Adam. Because you are a swimmer, we give you this sound effect. So it's a swimmer, and that's what we can do. So we have to find something for 7 member. I'm going to take a note of that. Mr. Member, you're going to have your sound effect starting tomorrow. You're going to be impressed for my sound effect for you tomorrow. So that will be exactly for you tomorrow. We'll welcome Mr. Stefan Weinberg directly from Sweden. Oui, bon homme, bienvenue encore une fois directement de Montréal. We speak French, he speak English, but we always love to have him aboard. He's always participate until to the end, Mr. Randy. And thank you so much, Adam, for the background. Banco in the house tonight. Yes, sir, we bring this directly from Moncton, New Brunswick. First of all, we have to start this way. Awesome. This is for Minnie. And also, we welcome back Mr. Bren Leboutillier. My birthday is August 22nd. We're not going to start tonight singing, but please remind me, because it's possible I will forget. If ever I forget, please tell me, hey, it's my birthday today, and we're going to play a song, and we know Sly is going to sing with us all together. Talking about Sly, talking about the men. Here's the 3, 1, 2, 3, strike, Sly, abs, guy, in the house. Here we go. We have everybody here. Ole. Yes, good job, everyone. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Adam. We have directly another New Brunswick. It's all from Canada tonight. Mr. Johnny Golden. So welcome, everybody. It looks like, yeah, he's Sly is a strike, baby. 1, 2, and 3 again. Still number 9 on the Pro Bowler ranking in Canada. Did not go drop down, did not come back up. He's still number 9. We'll see. The summer is almost over there, so we'll see what happened about that one over there. So how the Kraken now is go like Johnny. Here we go. How the Kraken now, they fixed it. It was resubmitted today. It would be accepted. It was not bad. I don't know if you see what happened or someone explained to you what happened. The New Brunswick rules. Les patates à manger. Adam, is this. So you cannot have a bigger contract at the beginning and then after that to go lower. You have to start with a lower, then higher and higher and higher. And then you can drop after that. But you have a typing, always said, with it on that. At first year, it was over. And then he cannot do that. So they changed everything. The NHL rejected at the beginning. Just tell them what you have to do. And they have to resubmit there. And it will be accepted by the NHL. Nothing like against this. It was the same thing happening with Rand Murray today. But definitely they realized he was a good one for Rand Murray today. So Mr. Zenith Gaming in the house. Directly from Connecticut. Mr. NHL Hockey News Report. You are awesome. Guys, at the beginning of this live show, right? At the beginning, NHL was one of the tops come here with Tim, Gator, Tim, T. They came early. I think, I'm not remember exactly if NHL was a 23rd subscriber. I think one of the two was 23. I think Gators after that was 28. I was stuck at 18 for about 3 weeks. No subscriber. And then I start to talk with NHL, and then we grow slowly, one by one. Just give you the history of how this channel grow on about 6 months. I'm watching a video today, February 3rd. I did a video for Montreal Canadiens. You know, you make mistake at the beginning. It was so ugly. I have only 3 views on each video. It's something I need to get better on the viewer video. But at the end of the day, we produce video every day. Today, if you have a chance to watching this, that would be great. Oh, directly from Westmount, Canada. He's back in the house. Mr. Canadian Giant. He was a 29. Here we go. The 29, exactly. So I think Gators were 23. Johnny, yes, David Savard was happy to wear his new jersey. Not only him, but also Marc-Andre Fleury. Today have a big stand and the Chicago locker room today wearing number 29. Was nice to see it. I love this jersey about that. So look at you now. You are amazing. It's not about me. The key behind us, guys, is that each one of you bring that kind of the friendship and the respect between each one of you. And at the beginning, you can said hi to Brand to Johnny, and to Adam, everything. That's what a part of that show make a difference, I believe. And, someone was talking about me. I don't know, was this morning. Yeah, it was Denis Richer from Montreal was talking to me. He said, it's not going to be the same when it's going to be 200-300. I understand that. But until we don't reach that 200 viewers per night, we can have a good time to sharing what we'd like to do and recognize everybody. And that's the beauty of what we do here, is to be sure we know who you are, where you're coming from, and what you like to do and what you love, you're passionate about, and that's make us special at the end of the day. I know, right? Could not smiling, Johnny Golden. You made 10 video stream live the people show. Thank you so much, NHL. Always a great support with all about positivity each time with encouragement. So we just want to let you know, thank you so much, NHL. We're going to recognize always the one step up and always been there since the beginning. You guys, you show up every night. We appreciate. Adam is on Adam Sly. Sly is a long time ago. He's joined. After that, you got Adam Sly. After that, you got Bran, and then you get Johnny joined us a couple of months ago. And that's a part of the who we are. So first, we invite you, please. Hey, Frenchy, I love to golf anywhere and everywhere. Another Greg Norman in the house tonight. So we take attention about that one. Maybe we're going to have a sound effect golf for you, a big swing, or birthday. Who remember to play putt-putt long time ago in 1970s and 80s? I was playing putt-putt at 2025. Remember number 15 hole? He was the monster. The monster. Remember that one? I know maybe you're too young about that, but I remember they played a tournament putt-putt. Oh, my God. That's the story. Your attention, we sub you do as the 10th, and we love it. Thank you so much, NHL. Thank you so much for everybody. Hopefully you have a great Monday. Hopefully you start the August. And before we start, I just want to give you one thing. And I don't know exactly what you do every time that, but, I always said to you, in August, try to write on paper which goal you would like to do. Or I write me every month the words of the month, and my word of the month this month is about it's learning. I want to get better, so I put my word of the month is learning. So I have a goal. It's learning about to become better at the end of the month on everything I do on YouTube channel. So I have a course. I'm watching video, everything like that. So I don't know what is your goal. I don't know what's your word of the month. But I just want, as a life coaching I do on a part-time, I just want sharing what I do with my student and my people I teach. Every month we do a word of the month, and my word this month is learning. And then I just sharing with you my goal of the month. So I just want to let you know that is saying, well, welcome back directly from Manitoba, Winnipeg, Mr. Dan and Colette Hashem. Adam, this story about Jack Eichel and the Buffalo Sabres, I really go deep this weekend. We don't have we did not do live stream Saturday. We did one Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. And Saturday, I passed my time to do some new video. I tried to get different video, not only Montreal, the Panthers, everything like that. So you can see today I did a good video. It's about the 7 best contract in the off-season. Of course, you have more. But by the way, tomorrow, guys, watch my video tomorrow. It's going to be live at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. NHL Draft 2022, my top 10 players already. I'm already studying this one over there. I'm not going to mention who are they, but watch my video tomorrow. Leave your comment. Tell me what you think about that video. So ABC about that. Colette, say hi. Of course,
You are
So about Jack Eichel's situation, I went deep. I watched, I did some searching, everything like that. I want to see the doctor about article about what the doctor said to Jack Eichel, the agent, what he said about the Buffalo. Then I turn around, I want to see Kevin Adams and go to see with that. Here's the biggest problem. It's really, really deep and bad. What he has right now, he won a surgery. And the surgery he won is a neck area where no one, it's the first time applied by the doctor about to make that neck area surgery, never applied for any sport athletes. This will be the first time. The success, he said, the doctor is 99.999 successful, he's going to be fine. Buffalo said, no, take a time, do not do surgery. The time will fix your problem, and then you can play. But again, now all the team saw that outside. This is public, and now the team are scared to give what the Buffalo is asking about 4 players, whatever they are, first-round pick or 2 prospect, everything how they are. So right now, that's a saga between both of them. Someone says something, the Buffalo said something else. The Buffalo said something, the Jack Eichel said that. He thought to get trade at the UFA before they start so he can figure out and the team have enough money to go on the UFA. Now the fact he is not trade, it's become a saga. So it reminds me, I'll be honest with you guys, the story about Pierre-Luc Dubois at Columbus with John Tortorella. It's the same thing right now with Jack Eichel versus Kevin Adams. We're going to see what's happening at the end of the day, but it's ugly. It's not what I'm looking for. Some teams push back, and I think at the end of the day, it's going to be 3 players. Someone of the 2 will be tired about that. I cannot see Jack Eichel wearing again his uniform inside that locker room over there, and we'll see what's happening about that one. Montreal tried to get him. It was not good enough on the paper to get a trade with him. The Rangers are number 1, still look like they back off a little bit, but the Rangers are someone very close with the Los Angeles Kings. The Boston get out, but he can come back. Minnesota get out, they can come back. The Islanders could be surprised, but I don't see Lula Mariello doing this. Lula Mariello is coming with a big bombs the next couple of days. You're going to see already he signed 3 players. What I heard today, Zajac, Parise, and Sissikas and Palmieri is supposed to be signed. Now they're looking for a little bit to try to. Now the next thing happening right now is the race for Vladimir Tarasenko. That's what the biggest right now. A couple of teams want to get Tarasenko. What I feel is going to be traded very soon about that one. So I'd have to catch up with Dan the Man. Hi, buddy. Ronnie Odette in the house tonight. Another great supporter. Everybody maybe show up late. I want to say thank you again. We are grateful. We are thankful for each one of you subscribe to the show. At 1,200 subscribers, this is overwhelming, to be honest with you. It's not about the money, but it's about to have people like you join the show, make the show better every single night. And we have no time out, no off days here. We work every day. We show up every day. 2 shows per day, Monday in the morning at 11 o'clock Eastern Time with the co-host Michael Davidano. The night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, PM, the Power Play show with Coach Frenchy. So we do this Monday to Friday. Only an exception, Friday night is possible. I don't think so. We have a show Friday night. Why, Coach? Because Friday night is my reunion of my 2 state championship with the same team, almost the same players. We go to celebrate all together, and they select the August 6th. I thought it was Saturday, now it's Friday. So I'll be out maybe Friday. I don't know if Michael can join the show, but it's possible Friday. We'll let you know Thursday night for sure. You are sound low. I cannot hear you almost, Brian. Anybody can hear me, or is the problem only Brian? I feel like I can hear me. I don't know if you feel something else. Anybody can tell me a little bit more if you can hear me or not. That'd be great. One thing, it could have been fit. One thing, it could be a career-ending surgery. It could happen. That's what the problem about that one, Adam. So that's what they are worried about that, to see what could happen. Rosie the Roaster back in the house tonight. The roster. I need to find a roster also. But we cannot give him yet a sound effect roster. Roster have to be back a little bit better. Faster. I'm glad Fleury joined the Hawks. Yes, I agree with you, Sly. We want to get the trophy Vizina back on the ice. Look like a big smile with there. It was good for him to take a couple of days off and to be sure he's ready. Lou. Yes, sir. Congratulations, proud supporter here. Thank you, the roster. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate it a lot. This is the reason why, because of bueno noches, Mr. Luciano Quintero. Casta esta. From Venezuela, Luciano Quintero. When I hear Quintero, I'm talking about the second base for the Cincinnati Reds, number 3, Mr. Luis Quintero. It sounds like, baseball. But welcome aboard. Hopefully you will have a great time. I wish I could speak a little bit more Spanish. My nombre called Frenchy, but I cannot talk to her. I can hear you. That's awesome. Hearing you perfectly. 10 to 10. Sound effect. There you go. Okay, you sound back, Jack Rasta. Yeah, I heard you okay outside. Saluto, Prophetess de Venezuela. Yeah, there you go. Rusty, nice. Rusty, Toronto Blue Jays. Yes, sir, the Blue Jays. Rasta, I believe you are. Are you in Toronto? Very good. Spain, here we go. Spain. I heard you loud and clear. It's awesome. I love it. I look, it's already 25. We didn't start the show yet. We're just talking. It's okay. We love to have any question, guys, you have, like Adam does. Please don't hesitate to question. But before we start, it's time to click on the likes. That's only donation we ask you tonight. Likes. Click on the likes and sharing this live stream to your friends, your family members. More people we are, better we are. But I love the Blue Jays. Of course, I love the Blue Jays. They have a looking great Vladimir Jr. Guerrero. When I work with the Montreal Canadiens, with the Montreal Expos, Guerrero, Vladimir Guerrero, Larry Walker, and all those guys was all there. During that time, it was good to see that. He's back in the house tonight. Dixon, Automatic Group. I'm in the West Coast, Canada, Vancouver. Let's go rock a podcast tonight. Thank you very much, love. Walker Nice, of course, Niker. His brother from Larry Walker was... I worked in the Roanoke Express in East Coast Hockey League in 98 to 2002. His brother, Larry Walker, lived in Roanoke, Virginia. And I worked with Larry Walker in 98, 99 to 93, I believe, 94. And his brother was a Roanoke. And then he said to his brother, I know a guy knows you. And then anyway, Larry Walker came to visit his brother. I finally met Larry Walker and Virginia Roanoke. That's my story about him. So anyhow, anyway, please don't hesitate to click on the like. And don't forget to click on any question you have there. Be great. No problem about that one. Here we go. Tonight we talk about Fleury in Chicago, Panthers app news. I don't know if you follow what's going on, but right now is the Cup, H. Lancock Gretzky Cup, is the U17 over there going to be 18 right now. They play at that moment. I don't know if you watch it, like Russia, Finland. The funny thing, Canada don't participate this year because they had no hockey last season, so that's the reason they don't participate. But Finland, Sweden, they have a great hockey game today. I watched 2 games of them. The Russia, they look great. And then at the end of the night, we're going to go to Frenchy Quiz. Between around 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to start the show. The quiz, don't go nowhere if you want to win. And, of course, we have the the champion of the loser, Sly Abs. I remember last Friday, Natasha, Natasha,
You are awesome.
she beat Sly 3-2 last week, and the winner was Nhl Tap. I don't know what's going on with Nhl Tap. We don't see Nhl Tap right now, so I don't know what Nhl Tap is around. But again, that's what happened again tonight about that one over there. So that's what happened here. The first one I want to remember: 71 days before the season starts. Today we celebrate Malkin. By the way, today is his birthday. So happy birthday to Malkin. I don't know if do you believe he's listening to us?
Happy birthday,
Malkin!
happy birthday to you.
Malkin!
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Malkin! Here we go. 35 years old already. Amazing. 35 years old for Malkin and Anthony Cirelli, and of course Taylor Hall, all the 71 wearing an NHL. So congratulations for that one over there. Sly, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Very good Spanish. I try. I need to learn more. Piquito Abrender. How many goals Malkin had? You talk about his career, or you talk about from the beginning of his career in NHL? You talk about Malkin? I can give you this in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 424 goals with 680 assists for 1,100. 04 point and 940 games. That's what is Mr. Malkin. So don't forget to click on the likes, guys. That'd be awesome. We try to reach 20 every time we do the Power Play show. That will helping us if you can do that. So that's what is not a problem. Is mine not so bad? No, not at all. It was pretty good. I want to mention to you what we did today. You have a chance to watching this video. The 7 great contract off season. I qualified like Lestagog, Ovechkin, Hamilton, Sutter, Brennan Point, Zach Hyman, and then Zach Werenski. The reason why they are great contracts, they are all there. I'm coming in 2 days, the 6 to 10 worst contracts during the UFA. It's coming the next couple of days. Tomorrow, guys, it's about the prospect, 10 prospect in NHL. So I want to mention this. I don't know if you follow the story about Chicago Blackhawks, what happening in 2010 with the video coach about the assault, sexual harassment, everything like that. If you remember, so the story is about that one over there. The players knew this. The coaches, assistant coach knew this. Ken Stan Bowman knows. The coaches knows all. The story is right now is Chicago is going to announce it when it's going to be public at some point when the all will be complete. The story about that one over there. So they did not mention this publicly and they did not report to the police at that time. But they fired a guy after that. But again, that's not good enough anymore. So that's the big story about that one over there. So if you follow that, it would be great. Let's get 30 likes tonight. That'd be awesome. I love you. Positivity of a big goal. It's a great things to do. Some fishy, yep. The next one, I don't know if you know this. This is a big news about this. They can still negotiate out or right now until the salary arbitration. But every time players go there, it's not a good taste between the players and the coaches. So finally, the Minnesota Wild up to file for salary arbitration with a restricted free agent forward Kevin Fiala. The key is 1 year to 2 years. The problem they have right now is going to be between the August 11, 16 until they go. The example is scheduled August 14, 11 o'clock Eastern time. They have until that moment. They can negotiate and then they can cancel that court appointment at that moment. So we'll see if they continue to negotiate about that one over there. It's a little bit what I heard is between the 1 year to 2 years. We know he's going to be RFA next year, and then year number 2 is going to be a UFA. So I don't know if he's looking for a long-term, a bridge contract. I don't know exactly, but look, Fiala and Kaprizov is the two big pieces of the wall. They have to figure out what's going on over there. So out loud, don't say that out loud, sorry. Sonny was the number coach. The number coach, too much workness. Out loud was the number coach. Oh, Sly was number 71. Are you skating like Malkin? Sound like Max Domi might end up in Columbus. Columbus is doing some great move. He has a great draft. Yes, I agree with you. Columbus was one of the, remember last week we mentioned they won the top 3-4 team, did very well during the during the draft with all the trade they well, everything like that. The story Max Domi is not like Jackie Cole, but he was a little bit like negative at some point. Can he come back? I don't know. He still have only 1 more year to contract, so at 5 point something, it'll be funny because Montreal, we need a guy like him at that moment, and just in case, but obviously you don't have him. I don't think so. He'd be welcome back, but just give you an idea. Montreal, I'm going to talk about this the next couple of things. We back to normal. Awesome. Faster than Malkin. I think you are maybe, I don't know faster, but I know you are, your forecheck, it was more better at him. The winner, the battle in the corner, you're better to him for sure. Minnesota need a rebuild, Russ. This is really question. They are really not at that situation yet, but it would be interesting to see what they're going to do for the next couple of weeks about that situation with Kaprizov and also Fiala for sure. I'm back. Oh, he's back. Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Sorry about that. It was the wrong one. He's back in the house. Bud, the monkey boy. Don't forget to click on the likes. We are 16 right now. We're looking for 20, maybe 30 at some point. And it was for Kaprizov. It's very quiet at that moment. Nothing else. Nothing. And sometimes it's good that way. It's private. It's between Guérin and the agent of Kaprizov. It's better to have those private discussion and negotiation, everything like that. I follow a lot Michael Rousseau, the reporter in Minnesota, and nothing else he bring on the table every day. So it's very quiet at that moment over there. So Jonathan Drouin is back. Hope he will stay in Montreal. So far, so good for the Jonathan Drouin. We expect him to be ready. He's skating right now in Montreal on the ice over there. He's looking smiling. He's looking good. So I'm happy to see this. I don't know if you heard this story this weekend, but David Krejcik signed today. First of all, he retired from the NHL. They announced this to Boston Bruins a couple of days ago. He signed today with good luck with the HC Olomouc. I don't know the pronunciation about that one there on the ELH league. So he's going to play in his country over there. So David Krejcik, one of the players I think is the most underrated in NHL. Always play behind Bergeron, Marchand, and Pat Snack over there, and Shara and Rask, and you know what I mean. Like they never mention a lot, but this guy have almost like 1 point per game at 0.86, I believe. So a great career in NHL, 35 years old, and decide to go back at home. That's a good thing for him about that one over there. Coach, we need an NHL 21 gaming stream. That'd be awesome. My speed was what stood out, Coach. If you don't have to get my Yeah, exactly. Roadstar. I just want to share this about this. Today the national, the NHLPA announced that 17 players have elected salary arbitration. So right now they are going to be in front of the court between August 11 to August 26. You're going to see that those players are right now at that moment. Can they sign like exactly what we're talking earlier about Fiala? That's possible. But you can say about Pittsburgh, Ashton Reeves, Colton and Tampa, Coop and Winnipeg, Dickinson and Vancouver, Vince Dunn and Seattle, Ern and Seattle and Detroit, Fabro, Nashville, Gilbert, Colorado, Adam Hill, San Jose, McNiven, Montreal, Victor Mété, Ottawa, Pelech, New York Islanders, Pionk, Sanford, Saros, Vrana, Zadorov, right now they are submit their case to the court, and we'll see what happening. Again, they can negotiate. They don't have to get there. We know it's not a good taste when you go there, but it will be interesting about that one over there. Frenchy was one of the best secondary they get. Absolutely right about the monkey. Great comment about that. I don't like the Boston Bruins. Don't tell to anybody. Don't they say the coach they don't like Boston Bruins because Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron is not here. But I don't like them. But I always respect for Reebok. I always be a respect for David Krejcik over there. Players are doing well. I was always respect the Boston Bruins for sure. And any team in NHL. But they are not my best team. Any words on the Rask signing? The situation with Tuukka Rask is going to be wait until February after his recovery about his injury, and then Boston is going to negotiate with him. With the Senators, Hulmark and Swimmen, and if they're looking good, I don't see Rask come back in NHL. I don't see he's going to be somewhere else. At least Boston, he will announce before that we let him go, or they not negotiate. But at that moment, because his injury, we do not know how long he will take exactly. I don't see him back in the NHL. That's I'll be wrong, possible, but I feel like he's maybe done play in NHL at that moment. If they sign with Ulmark and Swimmen, they can come back with Rask at some point, but again, the salary cap could be a problem. Can he does another Kucherov waiting until the end of the season and then bring him back? Goaltender is not easy like a players, but who knows what could happen there. It's something we have to follow up. Great question about that one over there. Yeah, could she stole up Cup from Venice in 2011? Yes, sir. I remember that series over there, 2011, of course. The Panthers have been very quiet the last few days because they did everything already. Chris, welcome back, Chris. Don't forget to subscribe today. Click on the likes. 17 likes so far. We're looking for 3 more. I'm sure 3 of you guys did not click on the likes. If you did not, or ask someone to do it. Chris, they are quiet because honestly, they're targeting, and I'm going to talk about this the next couple of minutes. I don't know where I put that news. But Reinhart is coming. Then the next big game for the Panthers guy is Reinhart. And then after that, they don't looking for more. They may be starting talking about extension with Barkov at some point. But it's Reinhart is what they're looking for. I will talk about this, Chris, a little bit. Wait a little bit. I will tell you about that one in a few minutes. It's not that guy and Tim Thomas, Shara, that eventually will have the cup. Yep, I agree with you about that one over there. About that for sure. I think they play a really big role during that time in 2011. Happy you mentioning Patrice Bergeron, even at his age, it would be in my top 5 players. Yes. Patrice Bergeron, I have a personal time with him. It's funny, it was 29, Patrice. A couple of years ago, I was at the power skating training camp in Montreal with Julie Robitaille, and he was still practicing the morning by a private teacher, coach, to power skating at 29 to 32 years old, guys. That's give you how perfectionist he was, Patrice Bergeron. I have a lot of respect for him. Chance to talk to him a couple of times in Quebec at Trois-Rivières. Really a lot of respect for him. Do you think Montreal is going? I will say this right now, Dixon. Montreal, Marc Bergevin is not finished to shopping. It's funny, I'm working on the video. I'm going to bring this to you at the end of the weeks about Montreal Canadiens, about the line and the power play, between that. But I feel like he is not done to shopping. I don't know how he's going to do this. The problem right now, they don't have no defensemen anymore on the UFA, and the center is really low. The best player right now to be signed on UFA is Thomas Tatar. Tatar! But otherwise, I feel like it's a lot of pressure to put everything on Kotkaniemi. And I don't know if he is ready to do that. The good news now, Mathieu Perreault, guys, play center many years. I think you guys, or not you guys, but a lot of people don't know exactly what Perreault can do. And I think Perreault can be that kind of third center, guys. Perreault is going to be really, really good. You're going to like this kid. But this kid, 33 years old. Perreault is going to bring more what you expect. I would not be surprised he score 12 to 18 goals next season. I could be wrong, but I think it will be something to watch for sure. I hope we have a full number. We are right now on the peak. It's getting a little bit worse right now on the Delta variant, everything like that. But I don't think so, because the Delta variant, guys, is about the people are not vaccinated, what I heard. I don't want to play politics here, vaccine, don't vaccine, everything like that. I think they would suggest to the players to be vaccinated, and I don't see this not going to change anything. By the way, Canada's doing well, very well over there also. It's just to figure out that August 9th, they open up the border, I heard, everything like that. So I don't see a big problem at that moment. It's like a good question. The Panthers don't need any more sitting, only Barkov and Reinhart, we are set. Yeah, Barkov, he would be holding a little bit longer. I think Reinhart is coming very soon, to be honest with you. I hope we could get Shara. That's the discussion to talk about this at that moment. Can he get it? It will be interesting to see that for sure. Going to be slow August in NHL. Of course, everybody's tired. It's somewhat like 9 months of back-to-back season. And now it's time to them to get a rest to be ready for 2021, 2022. But some GM, it's not too much off season. But we have a lot of stuff coming, guys. We're going to have a lot of good show every night. We have a guest coming the next couple of days. And we're going to bring a little bit more people talking with you guys about hockey. And then you can ask questions, of course, to those people. Shara can do what Jagr did to the Panthers. A little bit that way. I don't know what Shara is really looking for. That's the problem about Jagr at that moment when he came here. He was still younger, and he was still looking for play hockey, everything like that. And so I'm not sure if Shara is really, really where is he with his head right now about hockey. So it would be interesting if he could return to play or not. But it would be George and then Pakistan can come back to Florida. That's something happening right there. That's you talk about September, everything like that. So that's possible. He negotiate everything like that. Expect an 8 years contract at $9.5 million. We are August 2nd, and remember what he said. Coach said, he said right. I would not be surprised about that one there. Yeah, Tarju's right there. John Gregor in the house. Welcome back, guys. Don't forget to click. We have 21 likes. Here we go. Can we get 25 tonight? Can we go left and right, moving the puck around? We turn around. A little likes over there. We continue to skate and we're coming into the corner. We win the battle in the puck. We pick another likes over there. That's 23. Let's go with this. What do you think about that Vancouver draft rate? It's pretty good. Vancouver was 15 move, guys. Was the busier team in NHL during the expansion, the NHL draft, and also the UFA. 15 trade, 15 movement inside the team. They have to sign again Quinn Hughes and Elias Pettersson. So it'll be really interesting the next two move. But look, Vancouver is looking completely changing what they look like. No Schmidt, and also no Oldie over there, no Vertanen over there. So it would be interesting to see that team, how they're going to respond about that one for sure. Montreal is going to make a big trade in the next 4 weeks. Please change the team. It will be interesting what Montreal is going to do. I don't know exactly what Marc Bergevin. I don't see a big trade where to make a big impact. I see more like to be reserved. The team is building with a foundation. The team have a great prospect like Florida has. Their defenseman on prospect is top notch, and I think that will be very careful about changing a lot. They are right now the wild card playoff. I don't think so they will make it, but it will be interesting what they're going to do. I could be wrong about straight time, coach. I don't see that. The cost of this would be like $8-9 million, and you lose too much about that one over there. You lose like 3 first-round pick and then a second or third-round pick. I don't see that could happen. Honestly, I think it's 4 if you eat the $9 million, by the way. I don't see this happen. And if they go at $8 million, Vancouver will that cost. And Vancouver, Jim Benning said, be ready because I'm going to give the same amount to my players. They don't go nowhere. So I don't see that. Bowling strike, yes, sir. That's all about slide, buddy. Let's go back to the news. In the 48, don't forget to question. The Colorado Avalanche, 7 o'clock tonight, they make a new signature. The left defenseman, Rand Murray, signed a 1-year contract for $2 million. Is Mr. Traveling, son? He was by the Columbus Blue Jacket, right? So he's traveled a bit. Now he was with New Jersey Devils last year. Now it's going to Colorado Avalanche. This is for depth for them in case something. Colorado is solid, and they have a lot of prospects over there. Bayram over there. They have Justin Barron over there too. But today I read like a guy from Atlantic. I'm a member for the Atlantic, and then he said, I find that Colorado are the winner of the Stanley Cup. I don't see that, guys. Colorado Avalanche right now, they don't give me that kind of, to be sure they're going to win the Stanley Cup next season. I could be wrong, but they need to do something else. I don't like the depth inside that team. I love the D. I think the goaltender would be great. McKenna would be good, but I think they're missing a top left wing, and also 1 or 2 player depth better what they have. So it'll be really interesting about what they're going to do for sure about that one over there. Price want a team to be contender for the next 2 years. You will see, coach. This is right about that one over there, but it's just like to give. Are you going to trade Kokenemi? Are you going to trade Romanov? Are you going to trade Anderson? Are you going to trade Drouin? Are you going to trade Toffoli? If you go to market like that, you have to give a lot to get back. So can they go that way? Can you trade Cole Caulfield? You know what I mean? Like you cannot get a good center if you trade Lekonen and Armia, Jake Evans. You have to give Suzuki, Kokenemi, Romanov, maybe Harris from the college, right? And then after that, you have to give another winger if you're looking for a big center. But again, I would not touch Jack Eichel for sure. Murray is the new Grace. Not really. I will tell you why, Adam. And because the two different players, right? Murray is about transition over there, carry on the puck. And then Grace really the home-based defenseman, physicality high, hit in front of the net. And Murray is not good on defensive side, everything like that. So I'm not going to compare for Graves. They will miss Graves at some point, but it's the depth on the defensive about that one there. The problem with Ryan Murray, guys, is like they already have Kel McCarr, they already have Samuel Girard, and now Murray is a prototype of player like Girard, a little bit bigger format, and defenseman 6 in their team. So it will be interesting what they're going to do. Again, it's just for me, it's just depth in case something happens. And that organization at the defenseman. If Kadri is your descendant, you don't have the depth. That's comments. The only thing is good about Kadri, if he's not suspended, he play hockey. He's main coach. He don't get injury a lot. He played 82 games last season, everything like that. For me, is a borderline second center, is more like a third center. For me, that's the reason why you mentioned this. I agree with you about the monkey, about that one over there. Great comments about that one there. Swim time, coach. We have to go to swim. Let's do this. Let's try this for the fun. By the way, that's Adam. By the way, he's not here tonight, but we're going to let you play, guys. I find one for the. I don't know. Do you know like Chainsaw Man? Like Chainsaw Man, he show up a couple of times, sometime like the morning or the night, everything like that. But I find him this. I can't wait. I can't wait to see him with us about that one with it'll be just funny when he's going to show up. He does not know yet, so that's funny. Anyhow. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that one, Ronnie. I agree with you about that one there. Bozak, what is going to think about Bozak? Bozak is a strange situation. He's going to go dead at 35 years old. He's going to be a 1 year. I think he's not signed yet because maybe Buffalo St. Louis Blues waiting about the money with Tarasenko and what they have. So I think he's on the O is an option B or C for Trent team. But again, we did not mention his name nowhere where he can be at LA or San Jose or something like that. He never been delegate a name team for him yet. So I think he's going maybe back in the St. Louis Blues, to be honest with you. This week is weak defense. I'm so right about that one over there. Good comments, Rosta. Monkey time, coach. Awesome, coach. Monkey. Yeah, that's something like that. That's what it reminds me a little bit what Nick Ritchie does too. Nick Ritchie maybe his biggest problem is himself. He made the team in trouble a lot of time about that. So it'll be interesting about that. The Flyers hiring today. I don't want to mention everybody, but they hire a bunch of people. Mike O'Connell, like a senior advisor, the general manager, player development. Mike O'Connor, I think, is an ex-NHL player, by the way. Nick Beverly, a pro scout. John Kim, Groundberg, director of urban scouting. Jason Smith and Riley Armstrong is going to work as assistant coach to Yann LaPerriere, head coach of the Philadelphia Phantom. About that one there. Oh, talking about her. She's in the house tonight, and it's funny, I think about you this weekend. I did not see her the last couple of days. Welcome back. Bienvenue de retour. Karine Marchand. She's in the house. Don't forget to click on the likes. We're at 23. We're looking for 25 likes. That'd be awesome. On te manque beaucoup, by the way. J'espère que tout va bien, que la santé est bonne, que tu passes une bonne été so far. Donc, comme on dit, on te manque beaucoup. Là. Je suis venu juste vous dire bonsoir. Merci, Karine. Ça nous fait plaisir. Of course, Rasta, you're not. So, we appreciate that. Now I want to talk about extra news before we go to the Frenchy Quiz, guys. Here's a couple of news. It's going to happen in the next couple of days. I pick it up this during the day. I'm watching about 25 things all day. The New York Rangers, they're going to sign the goaltender Shesterkin for the team. I expect a contract at $5.5 to $6 million. Can he go for 4 years? We'll be interesting about that one. Is it a RFA? Is it a bridge contract? I believe so. So it'll be interesting. The Edmonton Oilers guys, I expect they're going to sign Donald Nurse, an 8 years contract, about $9 million. This could happen, both of them, the next 48 hours. I would not be surprised. That's the discussion happening right now for them. I believe the Dallas Star is going to make a trade with Edmonton Oilers. I put Kudubin over there, but it could be Ben Bishop. So expect Ben Bishop. The problem with Ben Bishop to go to Edmonton, he's carrying a $4.9 million 1 more year. That's my concern about him. So Kudubin is at $3.5 million. I think I still have 2 more years. So check the Oilers. They are shopping behind the door for get someone from the Dallas Star. I will not be surprised. The Panthers going to sign the next couple of days, 24 for 72 hours. Sam Reinhart, I expect a $6 million to $7 million. I don't know the durability of the contract. Can he go to 4 years, 3 years, or 5 years? I don't know yet. So I expect this from Sam Reinhart. I think that will be something could happen the next couple of days for sure. That's conclude for sure the news around the league. I just want to mention this guy. You did not check the video today. I invite you to check the video of the 7 best contract. I create those graphics with their stat. I think it's great. I think, I'm telling you right now, not many people see my videos. I understand that it takes time, like the Hockey National Show, to be recognized. But one day, those will pay off because not many people does those kind of video with information, everything like that. So we provide you all the stuff like that. By the way, I'm going to sell to you one thing, a preview of what's going to happen tomorrow. But I'm just give you an idea what happened. Tomorrow we talk about the NHL Prospect 2022 for next year. These are my number 9, number 10, Danila Urav, and also Seamus Casey. That's the information right there, what they look like. And then I give my personal information there, what they look like, what I saw so far, where they play, and what kind of player they are. So that will be released tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern time. I invite you to know, starting to learning those prospects. It's fun to see that. It's fun to learn about who they are, what they do, everything like that. I just want to share that with you. Special news from the Montreal Canadiens. Today, the Laval Rocket announced another assistant coach after Kelly Buchberger signed assistant coach. Now it's Martin Laperriere is going to be an assistant coach with the Laval Rocket. So that's the only news we have for the Montreal Canadiens so far this week. Everything like that. We talked about the Panthers earlier. So that's conclude exactly what's going around the league. I'm going, before we jump and the quiz, I want to read everything what's going on around. Salut, la santé est bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Si tu voudrais jaser, Karine, laisse-moi le savoir. Rejoins-moi sur le Facebook. J'aimerais ça savoir qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire pour t'aider. Ça me ferait vraiment plaisir. Rusty Spunner in the house! Of course, Rusty. I'm a big fan of the Islanders. I love that team for sure. So great. Expect Lou is coming with a big news the next couple of days. Don't worry about that. It's coming very soon. Good night today, coach. You need a scorer, passer, a variant. This is what the offensive will look like. Yeah, I agree with you, Ronnie, about that one. There will be interesting. Like I said, I think he's not done shopping. I don't know exactly. I don't expect a big splash. That's my only point about that one over there for sure. 24 likes. Someone did not click on the like. Someone of you right now did not did, or maybe tell Natasha to click on the like. That'd be awesome. It's so bad, mais je suis là et je vous encourage, je vous like. Merci beaucoup, Karine. Vraiment plaisir. Encore une fois, si je peux t'aider, laisse-moi le savoir. That will be another pay for Nurse. Yes and no by the monkey. I will explain to you. Nurse is coming to be the top 15 NHL, maybe top 10 in NHL. Right? He is really the best defenseman for Edmonton Oilers. And you can see the tendency or where the team's coming. Makar, $8 million. Hamilton, $9 million. Wereski, $9.5 million. So he's on the merge between 8 to 9 million, $9.5 million. I think it would be better if he get 8 and 8, but expect Nurse to get that kind of money. That's what the new price tag about defensemen in NHL. The good thing about NHL, the GM learned we cannot afford to pay any player right now at 8 number. They cannot afford to pay $10, $11, $12 million at that moment. That's what I said. Barkov is going to be below $10 million, a little bit like Brendan Point got. If you check my contract, I spoke about that today on the video. You're going to see what I'm talking about. I'll be honest. Where do you think Donado goes? It's another one option C on that one over there. It will all depends the money or what could happen about that one over there. Can he resign as Sharks? Possible. I expect a $750 to $100 to $1 million. He was $1.8 million before that. So I don't know if he can go somewhere, but he's going to be the debt at some point. A team looking for debt. It could be. Can Nashville get there? I don't know yet. I'll be honest with you. Very quiet on his side at that moment. Great video, Coach. Thank you so much, Brother Monkey. Always a pleasure to having you. Have a great comments, guys. It's always great to see that.
Thank you very much. Nice.
Rusty, you're awesome, Rusty. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And
nice.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Get better soon, Karine. Thank you, Slide to tell that. Thanks, God. You're welcome. You're farmers coach. Not yet. But one day, we're going to reach the 10,000 and we're going to celebrate. We're going to make a party somewhere. Maybe go to New Brunswick, like everybody's coming from New Brunswick. So maybe go there. I don't know. We have a big party, everything like that. But I promise you, in the next 2 years, I'm be on the road and I'm going to visit many of you at some point for sure. Merci, généreux. Ça me fait plaisir, Karine, encore une fois. Gêne-toi pas. Je suis disponible à n'importe quand si tu as besoin de quelque chose. Darnell will be the only nurse in Alberta getting a ring. Excuse-moi. Julius, you're always the one that find a way to make me laugh a lot. I really appreciate it. Colin Smith in the house. Welcome back. The problem with that, Ronnie, I would say I'm not agree with you because both of them are center. And that's the problem with that part over there. So now you don't have enough center over there. Coach will reach 10K. Thank you so much, Colin. Appreciate that. So that's the problem about that one over there. Good question, Ronnie. But the problem is because both are center. And right now they have a difficult time to find a left wing on the second line, so it'll be interesting to see that. In your opinion, what is the best arena to visit? Funny things, Detroit Red Wings are the best right now. I visit about 23, 24 of them, and the new one, and I think the Detroit Red Wings it's amazing inside the building. That they put some video board, like a scoreboard, like you know, like the one you see in the middle. They are all around the ice when you walk on the when you walk around the building. It's amazing what they did over there. I love it, to be honest with you. Okay, Julius, that's crazy. No, I love Julius. Julius always have something funny to say always at that time. That's funny, I know. Colin Smith, how's doing with you? St. Louis Cars, buddy. But T-Mobile Arena, where the biggest place. That's in a great location also. Tailgate, everything like that. The Dallas Star, the building inside is great. But the outside, the way they did that, I love to go there for sure about that one over there. But the Vegas is a great place. I've been there like 3-4 times the last couple of days. Okay, so 3 quiz time is coming. Yep. Maybe coach, get 10 sub. No, you would be there. He's the best coach in the legion. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that. We got the 25 likes. I would say we cannot start before we get 25 likes, but now we get it. So let's move on to the next one here. You're going to get there one day, Bottom game for sure. I'm doing coach. I hope everyone's having a great day. Of course, Colin. And what about you, St. Louis Cardinals? Guys, I did not watch any baseball game so far. No time, unfortunately. No time. Quiz with Frenchy. I think we have something new now. Who's going to win tonight? Who's going to be the winner of the Frenchy Quiz? Let's go. We are ready. Let's start. We have to set up this. Don't forget for the new people. I played this 5 times. At the end of the 5, it's over. If I said your name with your answer, it's because I got it. If I did not mention your name with the answer, it's because I did not see it. So be sure if I did not mention this. By the way, where Nicolas, Michael Rosenblatt, Inner Tap, those guys are not here tonight. What's wrong with them? First question. And the Oilers franchise, which one has the most year as a captain Oilers after Gretzky and McDavid? Shane Corson, Kelly Buchberger, Jason Smith, and Lee Fogelin. Let's start right now. Rusty said C. Julius said D. Oh boy, Hockey Nation, the live show is the best. Bada Monkey C. Brandon Bucci C. Colin Smith C. Ronnie Odette C. NHL Hockey News C. Adam Berge said B. One more time. Minnie said C. Sly said C. All right. Anybody else? The answer of this one looked like it was easy. Jason Smith, congratulations to I have Minnie, Sly, Cotton, Brian, Ronnie, NHL Report, Hockey Nation Live Show, and also I have Rusty Spooner at 1. This goes 2 drum is enough. You're absolutely right about that one over there. I think I'd mentioned everybody else. If you're missing, that's your problem. Let's move on to question number 2. Are you ready? And the oldest franchise history. Who has the goal winner goal? The most goal winner goal in their history. Wayne Gretzky, Glenn Anderson, Yari Coury, Mac Messier, and Paul Coffey. And we start right now. I'm going to go 3 times this time. Well, Rusty said D. Messier. Bada Monkey said D. Messier. Adam Berger said C. Yari Coury. Colin Smith said D. Mac Messier. Brent Lebucci said D. Julius said C. Sly Ab said B. As number 2, drum, we're going to go at 3. Hockey Nation Live Show is the best. Thank you so much to join us. He said D. I'm missing the Hockey Nation, the Hockey News report. That's what I'm missing right now. Brandon Minnie said D. Here we go. I'm missing her. Last one. Well, for the first time, I don't know, he did some, he studied all weekend after he lost Friday night, but the one said only got that one, guys. B. Glenn Anderson with 72 goals. Sly did it. Sly take the lead by 2 right now. And congratulations, Sly in 2-2 tonight. I don't know if he's cheating. I don't know what he's doing. But he's doing very well. Congratulations. That's question number 2 is over. Let's move on to round number 3. Congratulations, buddy. And the Panthers history. Who has the best GAA goal average again with a minimum of 100 game between the pipes? So he have to play 100 game to be a part of this. He's the best GAA. Roberto Luengo, John Van Brisbrook, Thomas Bocone, Scott Clemenson, and James Raymer. Here we go. Told you I'm ready, coach. Oh, not that one. Jesus. Julius said B. Ronnie said B. Bud the Monkey said B. Rusty said C. Right? Rusty said C. Hockey National Show, the best said B. Hey, we got the Panthers question. Here we go, bud. You said B, right? Sly said D. Brand Leboutillier said B, Brand. Colin Smith said C. Brand Leboutillier said C, I apologize. Adam Berger said B. Minnie said B. So wait, when I'm moving that way, it's because I have another computer. It select all the answer my here right now on my main one. I don't get all the answer. Leo Jalbert said hello. It's not an answer. Hello. O, B, C, D, pas hello. Welcome back, Léo Jalbert. Ça va bien, mon homme? Merci d'être ici. The answer of this question, guys, pretty good. Some did it. But unfortunately for Sly, because the answer is C, Thomas Volcoon. Listen, Brian have 2 answers. Colin Smith have 2 answers. And Sly have 2 answers, and Rossi Spooner score on that one also for 2 answers. We have, after 3 questions, we have 2, 2, 2, and 2. So that's what happening on that one over there. Question number 4. Yes, Butter Monkey. Butter Monkey, that's the second time you missed the Panthers, by the way. What's going on with you? Question number 4. First time Sly missed one. Sly is 2 and 3, and Adam is 0 and 3. Colin is still in the race. Here we go. And the Senator franchise, Ottawa. Who is the first for the plus and minus? Who has the best record for the plus and minus? Daniel Alfredson, Danny Edley, Wade Redden, Chris Phillips, and Zeno Chara. Here we go. Rusty said D. Chris Phillips. Bob the Monkey said D. Ronnie said D. Brian Lepoutier said D. Sly said D. Adam Berger said A. Brian Lepoutier said D. Colin Smith said D. Julius said E. Hockey News said D. What about Minnie? We wait for Minnie. Last more time. That's the mulligan. All right. The answer, guys. I love that one. Coach did it. The answer is C. Wade Redden at 159 plus. Second, I believe, is Daniel and Alfredson. So nobody got that answer. We have no chance. We are going to go question number 5 between Rusty, Brian, Cotton, and Sly. All right now on the grace. Minnie said D also, but she didn't get it. So I apologize for that one over there. Question number 5. We are starting in a few seconds. Nobody got that one, by the way. Are you ready? This for the winner. If we have to go in overtime, we're going to go in overtime. Are you ready? And the Senator franchise, which number was wearing the most by any player who play for the Senator. Example, how many players wear number 2? Or 17, or 14, or 10, or 8, all right? Which number the most time was wearing by any player play for the Senators? And the question is ready to rock and roll. Hopefully you understand. But the monkey said 2. Zach Zamos, are you the first one here, Zach? Are you subscribed to the show? Welcome aboard, by the way. If not, subscribe. If you are, click on the likes. That'd be awesome. William, welcome back. Hopefully, good on the ice. Rusty said E. Colin Smith said A. Julia said E. Hockey Nation live show is the best. Thank you so much, said E. I'm missing Sly. I'm missing Mini. Adam said E. I think, Brian, you did not answer 2 yet. Sly also. Brian said E. Sly said C. Brandon Poussier said C. Mini said E. Sorry. The Philadelphia Flyers. Ronette Odette said A. And we don't have anybody else? All right. The answer of this, guys. You guys, you're unbelievable tonight. You have one answer. Got it. He just showed up at the last minute. Zach Dadus have B. 16 different players wearing number 17s. So we're going to go now. Zenik Gemick said C. 14. Did not get it. Guys, we have go and overtime. Let's go, Zach. You finish. You show up at the last minute and you get the last answer, buddy, at the last question. Zach, congratulations. Hopefully you subscribe. I think it's the first time you're part of the show. If you are, please subscribe. Secondly, if you are already subscribed, click on the like. That'd be awesome. 28 likes. Why not to get 30 like Dan said tonight? Karine, j'ai-tu fait pas jouer officiellement? J'en ai pas eu une mot. T'es drôle, toi aussi. T'es vraiment drôle. All right. We're going to go overtime, guys. How this work, the overtime? So the overtime is going to be only between Rusty, Brian Leboutillier, Colin Smith, Sly. So only 4 people can play. The fastest one answer this question, you win. So if you have both of you have the same question, Zach is in the house. Here we go. Zach in the house. Welcome. Thank you so much. Zach est trop fort. C'est bon. J'espère que tu vas te reprendre demain soir. On fait ça tous les soirs à 10h. So the overtime is this. The first one is the fastest one answer. Win. That's simple. That's easy. Nothing else. It's an easy question. It's not big deal over there. All right. But again, I just need to answer. Are you ready? We start over. Nicolas de Goubi Bano, welcome back here in the house. All right. Rusty, Brian, Colin, Sly, are you ready? Are you ready? Easy. I just need to answer quickly. Anybody else answer? Not going to count. It's overtime quiz, Frenchy, for the winner. Sly can win, guys. Unbelievable. Who is the general manager of the New Jersey Devils? Boom. Who is the manager of the New Jersey Devils? I'm watching who is going to get this. Colin Smith, get it. Tom Fitzgerald. I'm sorry, Ronnie, I was not paying attention. I was going to tell you this. I was busy with the question about that. After that, you can slide number 2 right there. Rusty number 3 over there. So the winner of the quiz tonight, Tom Fitzgerald. Congratulations, Brent. Too late. You're behind after 4 of them. Scott O'Neill for Nicola. No, not at all. Hey, coach, checking in. Oh, we have a late people. Nicola in. Eagle in. Great job, everybody. Great. It's the first time, guys, we have 4 people over time. Great game from Sly, Colin, Brian, Rusty, but also Hockey Nation Live Show, the best in all hockey new report, and Ronnie, and of course Minnie score 1 goal tonight with Zach. Only 1-1. Zach, j'espère que Zach va revenir pour donner de good job. Et he goes again. A goal, Colin. We got 30 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. We get it. Dan Asham predict we're going to get 30 likes tonight. We did it. Great performance, everybody. Congratulations, Oli for Colin. Yeah, why not? Every night, Monday to Friday, we do this, the Frenchy Quiz, around 10 o'clock. Show up at 9:45. That will be you're not going to miss the Frenchy. We try to start about 10 o'clock p.m. and we do this every night. They are not easy questions, but I think it's fun. It's to give you a chance to learning more about other teams. If you're only a fan for the Panthers or the Canadiens or Boston Bruins, you don't know other team. And I think give you an idea. And this are more difficult, more or easier, like Jason Smith. But good job, everybody. Thank you so much, Brian. Hopefully, Brian, you're doing well, by the way. And I know you got a new job. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. So good job, buddy. Demain, it's live. Yes, sir. Demain, Nicolas will be back at 11 o'clock. At best time, Brian. Of course, have a great night. Bonne nuit, Karine. Merci d'être ici encore une fois. Of course, don't forget de me rejoindre. Bad Monkey, good night also. Brandon Boutier, good night. Hopefully, enjoy it. If any question you have right now, I can be alive for another 5 minutes. I'm not worried about that. If you have any question you want to know about hockey, sharing, and Ronnie, the Hartford Whalers wearing 2. The time was Ron Francis with Ray Ferraro. Over there with Yul Samuelson and Mike Leott and the net. Rusty, good night. And see you tomorrow, maybe. Cheer, yes, sir. Slide, good job, coach. Thanks for the live stream. Have a great night. Take care about everyone. You guys, you're amazing. Thanks again for joining us. We get 30 likes tonight. Congratulations, everybody. And we're still growing. I have maybe one of the best participation about the number of people tonight. It was fun to see each one of you join the show. Thanks for not counting. Otherwise, I'll be 0-6. Julius is funny. The one won the most cup. Who won the most the cup? You talk about the Stanley Cup? Montreal Canadiens, you talk about. I know everything is going to challenge the person on your live. Merci beaucoup pour le beau live. No problem. Zach, tu viens-tu de Montréal en passant? Bonsoir, Karine. C'est live très gentil de ta part. Dis bonsoir à Natasha aussi. Dixon, great job, guys. I appreciate that, Dixon. But again, it's all about you. Adam, 0-5 tonight. But again, I think you straight stopped last time, so it was pretty good. I love it. No problems, Nick. Thank you so much, everybody. You're so nice and great about that one over there. Thank you so much to do that. Of course, we forgot him, but he's a part of the job. Thank you so much. The coach has the most Stanley Cup coach, I believe, is Scotty Bowman. Bonsoir tout le monde. Slide Cup, I believe it's Scotty Bowman. See you tomorrow night. Of course, Adam. Have a great day over there. Tomorrow, I know you're back to school. I saw this morning. Hopefully, you're doing well. About Coach has won the most cup. Yeah, I think it's Scotty Bowman. Who won the most cup post 1967? 1967. I'm getting closer to the quiz on West Coast coming. Who won the most cup post in 1967 after that? To Blake at 8. Scotty Bowman won 4 in Detroit, and Montreal won 1 in Pittsburgh. I think it was Scotty Bowman. I have to check that. After 1967, Clint said, I have to go with. Yeah, that's. I think it's Scotty Bowman about that one. Maybe Detroit. Yeah, he won 2 over there. He won 1 at Pittsburgh. I have to look about that one over there. I know Tu Blake was one of the best over there too, for sure. If you give me one chance, I can tell you that in a few seconds. I don't have with me about that one over there, but I can check tomorrow if you want to. Nicolas, maybe Detroit. Yeah. Do you know anything about the new Laval coach, Martin LAPERRIERE? Yes, he coached a couple of years in QM. LAPERRIERE was close with Patrick. Is it Patrick Roy? I think it was Patrick Roy. He was always been with him for many, many years, I believe. I thought it was Scotty Bowman, Hockey Nation, Ronnie Odette, and he's already told 8, Bowman 7. Yeah, I said it's funny.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Yes, possible, Ronnie. About that one for sure. To Blake, I know you have that number for absolutely right about that one. Johnny Golden, yeah. So Martin LAPERRIERE was with Laval. Laval was in QM. He coached many years with Patrick Roy, I believe. I think it was Patrick Roy because ex-NHL players came after him at Quebec. But he was always been beside the Quebec Laval, if I can recall it. If it is not Patrick Roy, he was with someone for many years. But I think it's with Patrick Roy. Sorry about that. I was watching this. Yeah, that's why I bought about that one over there. So that's what conclude, honestly. He's the best. Francois coach is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate a lot. To Blake Tavern was a great place. Yes, Johnny. I agree with you. It was a great place to go over there. I always like the casual spa. Long time ago, did not go back. It's like over 2 years now. I did not come back in Montreal, by the way. That's what's happening. Don't forget to click on the likes if you're watching again. That'd be great. We have 30 likes tonight. It's great to see each one of you tonight. It's a Monday night. Jonathan Garcia in the house tonight. Vegas Golden Knight Fans number 1 behind Adam Berger. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Hopefully going to click on the like. How you doing, buddy? Great weekend. Ronnie, I like your question, by the way. It's fun to question me. It's just for I apologize for the one you with the pens because I know the Philadelphia Flyers. I was just at. Yeah, that's something. You know what? That's my concern about the Vegas. I think I did not talk with Adam, but I go tonight, guys. I'm nervous about that team. What are you talking about? They are the best. They have this. I'm nervous about the inside the locker room because Fleury and Ryan Reeves play a big role inside the locker room. They are like people, really good people. They are human beings. They are appreciated. They play a big role. Reeves was the one, like, you know, the big guy on the ice, everything like that. And Fleury, he was a good hockey player, a good goaltender, but also he was good for everything he does over there. The fans love him. He was there, the in and out. He was always smiling. He was bringing the positivity inside the locker room. And that's maybe going to create, because it's not Mike Stone, it's not Pacioretty. They're going to bring that kind of leadership. I'm sorry, but they are not. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Danny's back. Awesome. I agree with you, Jonathan. I'm not agree with what he did. I'm not agree at all. Yeah, yeah. LaFleur and Savard was doing like that. Yeah. Exactly, Jonathan. It's like, you know, it's like trade like Gordy Orr to the Boston Bruins after X year, right? At least you do something specific behind that trade, but not the way they did it. The way they did it was not right about that one there. It's like you trade Connor McDavid at that moment right now, right? And he just won the trophy Vizina. He put that team over there on the map. Everybody in Vegas knows Marc-André Fleury. Everybody. All the fans, the young kids, you go to Vegas, Las Vegas, you go to see the secondary practice with the youth hockey in Vegas, and they knows Fleury. Everybody want to be a goaltender in Vegas because that's what he did. They don't know about Theodore, you know what I mean? They know, but it's not the star of the team. That's what's going to hurt. And, you know, like the owner told him, you're not going to be traded. I'm not guaranteed about Robin Lehner. You know what I mean? I know his contract, but they can wait one more year. After he's done, he will resign with Vegas for $2 million after that for maybe 3 more years. Well, that's what he looked like, Ronnie. But at the end of the day, how many players make mistakes, right? Because he looked bad, he scored that moment. But how many mistakes happening during that series? Why Mike Stone have 0 goal? That's the reason why they lost at the end of the day. It's not because Fleury. It's because Mike Stone did not score. That shows you have 1 goal, 3 points. And again, I'm not to be mean here. I don't want to be bad against this. It's just like, for me, it's like, come on. Right? But you're absolutely right, Jonathan. As a fan, if I'm a Vegas fan, I'll be upset. It's just like not right. It opened the door, right? They didn't win the Stanley Cup because they didn't win that series right there. They opened the door. I understand that at the turnover after that, but again, at the end of the day, you're not going to trade every time someone make a mistake because someone make a mistake. Make sense? It's because the relationship between Fleury, McCrimmon, and Tobar is not good. Tobar, they never have a great respect a lot Fleury at the end of the day, for my book. If Gaiden Gould going to play in Laval or back to junior, goalie, I think he's going to be back in Laval. He's going to be in Laval, but I think he's age out. Johnny. I just tried to get him to be sure I'm right about that one over there. He's a 2002. So he's still 20 years old this year. So he could be back again in the junior. So it'll be interesting. He played for the Prince Albert Raiders. He's a captain over there. So if he can go back over there. I apologize. I think he was aged out, but he's a 2002. So he can be back over there at Laval, at the Prince Albert. The Fleur played great. He let one and bad goal. Yep, Dixon. Age contract did it. Oh, here you go. The contract hit it, Julius, in my book. Because you have 7.5, they need to pay Martinez. But the problem after that, they did not fix the center situation in my book. They hope Nolan Ryan is going to be here. Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. 4, 2, 1, and 2. That's what I said. That's 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yep. And he brings St. Louis 2 times in the playoff final in 67, 68, 68, 69. That's what he did. But you're right, Julius. Contract make a big difference over there. And they need money to pay Martinez and to pay other players. They signed back Jen Mark. Well, I like that one over there. They lost also Alex Stock for a couple of months. That's not going to helping them. And I don't believe Chatler Stephenson is the number 1, 2 in NHL center. They don't have a 1 and 2. Boston, Montreal, Vegas have the same problem. They don't have a second center. A solid one. Yep, Ronnie, you got the record book. What's Bergeron working on now? I wouldn't be, look, you know what? Ryan Murray, if he was a RD, I think they would sign Ryan Murray because he's a good puck mover, transition, everything like that. So because they don't have anything right now in NHL as a UFA to sign up. So I think Savard is a good trade, is a good signature, but not great signature. It just stabilized the defensive. So they don't have a puck mover. They have only Jeff Petrie. Now Chris Whiteman, but when Chris Whiteman go in, right, you're going to have Savard, Whiteman, and Petrie in, example. Now on the left, you have what? Emerson, Chariot, Romanov, or Kulak. So they have to figure out about that one over there. How Chris Whiteman can carry on the puck. Can we have a young prospect can jumping? We'll see. Then after that is center number 2 and 3. So if they don't change anything, like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, Mathieu Perreault could be a good solution for the third center, a Jake Evans number 4. If they put Jake Evans number 3 and Cedric Paquette number 4, I'm nervous about that. Because I don't think a Jake Evans is a number 3. He can fill the spot, but not. I would prefer to put Perreault there at number 3. I think the 4 check of Perreault about that one there. But it'd be a solid line at some point if Jake Evans play with Perreault also on 4 checking. Love you, Dad, Coach, but the wife said it's time for bed. Good night. I think you should listen to Wife before me, by the way. So have a great night, buddy. Thanks again. Always a pleasure to have you aboard. Thanks for everything, your support. Really appreciate it. Can we win big face-off? You have to go with Jake Evans for sure. Zuski, the last 2 years are 44 and 46. Kotkaniemi is below 50. The only one really well is better is Jake Evans. Awesome, Ronnie. Happy life, wife, happy life. Yes, Johnny. That's the key. For sure. All right, guys, 10:45. I think we time to go. I think we did very well tonight, guys. This was a great night for sure. Do you think we see playing the lineup this year? Do you see Poland? But first, we don't know exactly. I don't know if everything is well with his wrist. All right, when you have an injury for the wrist, it takes longer. You remember, like Matthews did not score for many games. Some point when he got hurt. It was a sprained wrist. It was not broken. So we'll see about this. They give him a chance. I just feel he would help him more at some point, the left wing at the center. But, he's going to be compete against Cedric Paquette. The injury to Biron open up a spot right now. Excuse me. He could take advantage of that one also. So it'll be interesting to see that for sure. What will be the next solution about Rudy Poland? So look, it's a lot of interrogation we have right now. I think Bergevin is not done to shopping, but we'll see until then what's happening about that one there. I'm just not comfortable to have Kotkaniemi full-time second center. It's a lot expectation, a lot of pressure, and I'm not sure he can carry on this at this young age. So we'll see what his potentially would be. Coach, what do you think about Michel Bergeron? I'm always a lot of respect for people are underdog and to reach the NHL like he did. I remember Bergie when I was at 12 years. He was a coach for the Draveur. All right. He grew with, again, Ron Lapointe, Ron Racette, coaching in Shawinigan. He coached great team and 12 years. He had an opportunity with the Quebec Nordic. He did well. He went to the Rangers. He did well. Right. He had a good success as a coach. He came from nowhere. And his passion, his determination, his love for the game, with the dagger he has inside of him, gave him that possibility because he still believes on him all the time, on himself. And the fact it was that way, he make the team better every night because he always believed he can have a chance to win all night, all the times. Even we look interesting play the shutdown role. I have confidence on him. I hate Montreal now. He's in love with Montreal. I'm not sure he's in love, but I know he's, the job he has right now, he have no choice, right? Sometimes the time, like anything, make peace, whatever is divorce, whatever is against everything like that, the time fix everything in life. And I think that's where he is right now. But I'm sure Quebec was coming back, reborn. I think he was shifting from the red to the blue quickly. At some points during the year, right? But I think, I think Evans, Lekonen together would be great. They need a right day, would be interesting. Like Tremblay went on TV, exactly, Ronnie, about that situation happening again. All right, that would not be surprised if Patrick Roy, he's the next behind Bergevin. It would be interesting to follow about that one. I wish Leo
Jalbert was around. Leo, we said hello, and then he left. We did not see Leo after that.
Money bring them back. Yeah. You know, I think that some point you forget about this. It was great to see them during the playoff in the same lodge with Guy Lafleur and Cournoyer. And that's the generation of the team, right? That's the old players, everything like that. So we wish the best for them. And, you know, I think it's great to see them together. And that's part of life, what life is all about at the end of the day. So, yep, exactly. Guys, I appreciate each one of you. It was another long day. I have to finish my video for tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, and then I have to produce a more thing for tomorrow. But again, this is without you. This guy is without each one of you. Whatever you did, whatever you subscribed, whatever you was, show up at 700, 900, 400, or 23, 29, or 200. It's not about the number when you subscribe. The matter is you showing up every night here. The matter is what you support. The matter is what you bring in the chat and all the questions you do. So for me, I really appreciate that, what you do every time like that. I think Benjamin moved up the ladder. Absolutely right, Dixon, about that one there. Roy Bergevin out. We'll see what happening there. Bravo, toi. Merci beaucoup, Nicolas. Dan, thank you so much. Nicolas, c'est une des raisons pourquoi c'est comme ça. C'est à cause que ton aide, puis ton support, puis tout ça. C'est à cause each one of you support the show. It's not me. At the end of the day, I bring contents, but without you, it's impossible. They'll be what we are. And it takes time. Michael bring a lot on the table, and other people like you guys bring a lot on the chat. And people are respectful. Of course, when it's big by play, I remember a couple of night, people are the smart bad head show up, everything like that, with bad words, everything like that, but we eliminate them, and, you know, that's a part of how they are, the YouTube channel and sports. So thanks again for each one of you. This was an amazing, great night, guys, and I just want to wish you an amazing rest, blessing, with sweet dream tonight, and be ready for tomorrow. It's a new day. Do your best, become the best version of yourself, and of course, at the end of the day,
you are awesome. You are amazing.
Ronnie.
You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You are awesome. You
have a great night, everybody. Have an amazing night. I look forward to you tomorrow.
What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let
Thank you, Nicolas. Bonne nuit, mon homme. Merci encore une fois, Nick.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh.
Good night, Dan. Good night, buddy.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
OMG, Kimberly! We miss you! We love you! Don't forget to click on the likes. You did 32. Hopefully see you tomorrow, my dear. Have a great night, Kimberly. Thanks again. Never too late to show up. Have a good night.